guys, welcome back to the channel. If this becomes a video, you're watching it. So today, I'm taking the Accord on a 3-hour drive. It's like 2 hours and 47 minutes. I'm on a hunt to go and grab a front passenger side spindle. So I'm hoping I can just replace. So the whole goal is to fix the whole shakiness I have going on with this car on the right side of the vehicle. I've done everything I can try out from shops by swapping axles and tie rods and balancing tires, getting alignments, doing all that nonsense. And then I do know my rotor is pretty bad on the right side, and I'm hearing some noises. Could be a wheel bearing. My lower ball joint could be crappy. It looks all right, but I'm gonna go to this junkyard. I got my wife's brother down there, and he's gonna help me swap this out. And I'll shoot some footage of the whole ordeal and give it to you guys. So, if you're watching this, you're watching the whole swap going down. I'm only about 15 minutes into this drive, so let's hope nothing breaks. Car doesn't blow up, because I do got 290,000 miles on the car. No tires pop from camber wear or any sort of nonsense on the road. And hopefully I'll get pulled over by the cops for having a badass stance vehicle, and they start hating, because you know how cops are. They hate fucking badass cars like this. You know what I mean. I do have my wife as my backup, just in case, you know, cops trying to pull up behind me. I got my wife stay behind me, which is gonna be nice. And then also, if the car breaks down, we got a backup vehicle. Got a jack in the back, got the tools in the back. We'll see. Pit stop. Kid's got a urinate. Car's doing all right. Shaking stops at 75 miles per hour. It's not overheating yet. Pit stop. Boardman, Oregon. Shout out to Northwest Accords. Live down the street. Get some Subway. And then we hit the road. The journey goes on. I don't know why I just put it in first gear. See if you guys can hear me. Here's a little crazy fun fact about Eastern Oregon. So back in the day, I think the 80s or the late 70s, I think the town's called Morrow, I'm not sure. But these guys have fields with miles and miles of bunkers that are covered with some grass. And I've heard some stories from my wife, but I had to look it up to believe it. But these bunkers over here are filled with nuclear weapons. Like, I believe there's some missiles, and just like chemicals they'll use to throw inside missiles. So if this place ever gets bombed, this whole shit will blow up like crazy. It would be the worst thing ever. But I'll try to zoom in and show you guys what it looks like. But it's crazy down here. There's also an army base that's a little bit further down. Did you see all that shit? That's just a little piece of it. I'm gonna see if I can get past these mounds of dirt, and I'll show you. Let's see see what this town's called. Umatilla. Yeah, Umatilla Army Depot. Oh shit.
Wow, $2.92 for diesel.
Here's the come up.
What?
Junkyard.
What?
Passenger spindle.
Dad, you're going.
Bearing seems pretty good. But the lower ball joint looks fucking legit as shit. Super stiff, no rips. And then bam. DA Integra headrest. Blue on blue. Sick.
Dad, I did put that. I put that right there, Dad.
Oh, did ya? should be it. Front and back is sanded. There's some nice grooves, but it's smooth. Hopefully these are not warped.
I have to eat your orange juice. Dad.
83 degrees. Part I don't want to do. Axle nut is off. Gonna take off the top. Get off the brake. Toe arm. Lower ball joint is probably gonna be the hardest one. And then, oh yeah, and these little bits right here for the brake lines. And then I'm gonna throw on that bad boy, which has everything in good condition except the rotor on that. The one over there has a bunch of pretty fine grooves going through. This one seems a lot smoother, but I think this one is warped. So that one has a nice bearing, nice lower ball joint. I believe the hole on this one is pitted out, is why it could be shaken. That one's good. So we'll swap it and then we'll see how well that does. Piece to the pie. Refill. It's out. Oh, that was kind of a bitch. This ball joint's not that bad. Just a tore boot.
Six and a half hours later.
Alright, so that was a fucking struggle. Never again. Woo! She doesn't believe me, it's fixed. The steering wheel does not shake like I did before. So she's gonna take a test drive. And I gotta clean up that crap. Does it shake, huh? I told you. Told you.
No shaking. I know that like when you first go to start, it like does a little shake.
Uh-huh.
And then once you're driving, nothing.
I think it's the road. Wide wheels, camber.
So your fucking car is fixed.
Alright, clean up this mess.